Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12, and I am Jason, and this is my daughter Janelle, and we are trying to move our family a little bit closer to our goal. What do you do? What do you do? I don't know what to do with them. So we are trying to take our family on vacation with just the profits from what we sell on our eBay page and what we sell in our flea market booth. That's I'm done with it. No. So we're going to talk about what's sold, and if you read the title, then you know that I actually blocked a user this week, and so you're going to get to see the see the story about that. I'm going to tell you the story about that and why it happened. So let's get on into it, and let's show you guys what's sold this week. The first thing that's sold this week is down here in my mugs, and it is hiding very, very well. Here it is. Winona, I don't know, State University, little vintage mug here. Well, I say vintage, I don't know when it was produced, I don't know. But it's sold. I got this at a little church thrift store yard sale kind of thing, and it sold for $6.99. I got it there for, I want to say it was a quarter. I gave them $1 for the 2 mugs and the little bowl thing that I bought. I bought that Weight Watchers bowl, and it's already sold. It sold for like $10. So we're in the profit in this. But it sold for $6.99. I believe I paid a quarter for it, like I said. So that is about $1.50 in fees, plus what I paid, the quarter I paid for it. We'll say $2. So I'm gonna make about $4 on this one. But I'm gonna show you guys how I package these, because I package these a little odd. Well, I think it's a little odd, but I don't know. We'll go ahead and get into that. We'll show you how we package them. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this piece of bubble wrap and wrap it around the mug, and we will tape it. We will tape it right up here where we gather it. Now this may seem a little repetitive, but now that we have it wrapped in bubble wrap one time, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it a second time. So now that I have this wrapped in 2 layers of bubble wrap, I have got my 6x6x6 box. I get this at Walmart. It's like 40 cents. So I'm going to be that much into the packaging of this, plus the bubble wrap that, you get rather cheap. But before I just put this in the box, I'm going to take some of this packing paper, and we're going to stuff it down in this box and then put the mug in there with the paper. So now we're in there with some paper and under it, a little paper around it. Got this little extra paper here. I'm going to go ahead and just push it the rest of the way around. And there you go. We'll go ahead and seal up that top. Some people would be okay with just doing it like this. I don't want to risk getting many returns on the mugs and have to give refunds on them. So I do a double boxing technique. I'm going to take this 6x6x6 box because of the extra care that I take with it, putting it in this box. We are now over a pound. So it's going to have to go priority shipping. So now I will take this 6x6x6 box and put it inside this priority mail box from the USPS. This is a 7x6 box. And you can get these free from the post office. You can order them off of USPS.com, and they'll ship them right to your house. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put this box inside of it. But we do have a little bit extra room on this one, so I'm going to put some more packing paper inside of there to help keep this protected. So now we got the paper in the sides. That's going to keep it from that first box from moving around inside of this second box. And as you can tell, we stick out just a little bit above, which is not a big deal. We're just going to fold this side over and it'll bend. And we'll do that with the other side, and we will do that with this top also. And then I will just lay enough tape across that we don't have to worry about it moving at all. Alright, there you go, guys. This is the box now that it is all sealed up, and I feel confident about this box. The double boxing is going to keep this mug safe, and I feel really good about the way that I ship this. But if you guys will head over to Commonwealth Picker or Commonwealth Flipper, those are his name's Kevin. Commonwealth Picker is a guy that I follow on YouTube and Instagram, and this was a technique that he does also. His process is a little bit better than mine because he has some specific boxes that he orders that allows him to do the same double boxing technique, but keeps it in under the 1 pound. I believe it actually keeps it around the 12 ounce rate for him to where he can still ship it first class. Because of the way that I do it, it is above the 1 pound. So I have to ship it priority mail. It's still not that big of a deal. I normally do calculated shipping. So the buyer actually pays for the shipping, which is also another reason why I try to take extensive care on how I package these, because they do kind of pay up for the shipping cost on the priority mail. But it is packaged well, and it will get there. I'm going to slap a label on there, and we will get this one shipped out. I had to block my first user on eBay. For the first time, I had to block somebody on there. And I'll tell you guys the story. And you can comment down below and you can tell me whether you think I was justified or whether I might have crossed the line or whatever. But, I don't know. I did it, so it is what it is. So, I had a video game listed on eBay. This video game normally sells for around $12 plus shipping. I've seen it as, I've seen a lot of them sell for like 16, 18, free shipping. I had mine listed for $9.99 plus shipping. So, normally selling for around $12 plus shipping. So I'm at the bottom, and that's because the video game I have, even though it was complete, the case is not in the best of condition. So I figured I would give a little bit of a discount. I got it for $1, so I was like, okay, I'll give a little bit of a discount. You know, pass on a pretty good deal to somebody else. So I set it for $9.99 or best offer. I got an offer the other day, and the offer that I got was for $8. So when you set up something on eBay with a best offer, you have the option to set it for a minimum offer, which means anything less than that, eBay is going to automatically decline the offer for you. And that's what I set mine up for, was $8. So it was posted for $9.99 plus shipping, or with best offer, but it would automatically decline anything less than $8. So I got an offer for $8 from this potential buyer, with a note that says, shouldn't put best offer if you're not willing to take a couple dollars less. So before we get into that, let's just do some basic math. It's listed for $9.99. $8 is $2 less than $9.99. So that is a couple dollars. But anyway, well, I guess technically he is right. That is only $1.99. That is not $2. It is just less than $2. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, you know, I shouldn't list it best offer if you're not willing to take a couple dollars less. So I decided to go ahead and click on this buyer and went over to his page and was debating whether or not I wanted to, to block him. And that's when I looked at, whether I was going to decline the offer at first. Not block him at first. But then I looked at his page, and you have the opportunity when you look at someone's page that you can see some of the feedback that they've left and that they have been left. So he had left on 3 different occasions, I believe it was, a review that said one of them specifically was wrong. Because the CD was delivered, wrong CD was delivered, and shipper must not be able to read. And he had another review that was very similar to that one. So I was like, yeah, this guy seems like trouble. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with the possibility of having a bad review or a negative feedback, because if I would have taken the $8, I have a feeling there was a good chance that he would have gotten the disc and would have still complained about the game, and it wouldn't have been worth my trouble. So basically, the moral of the story is I feel like there are scenarios where it is appropriate to go ahead and block users. I know there's a lot of people that may not think that that's a good idea because you are limiting your audience on who can actually, the potential buyers. But I don't think losing that one potential buyer is going to hurt my ability to take this family on vacation. So there you go, guys. That's that story. And now we're going to get back to what we have sold this week. So we sold something again today.
What is it?
We sold some more of these Squishies. But we did not sell one of these 6-packs. Nor did we sell one of the 12-packs. We sold a 3-pack. So I got to reach back here in the back and get 1, 2, 3. Yep, I got 3. So we sold 3 of these guys. Do you remember how much we paid for those?
I don't even think you told me.
We paid 3.5 cents per Squishy.
333.
So we got about 10 cents invested in that right there. 10.5 cents. But guess what it sold for?
Huh.
We have them listed. You're being goofy now. We have them listed in a 3-pack. We have them listed for $9.99. And I took an offer of $8 on those. And we are going to make, after fees, we're going to make about $6. How you feel about that? Actually, a little more than 6. We're going to make almost $7 on that one. How you feel about that one?
Not a lot, but at least it's getting us to Disney World.
It's getting us closer to Disney?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get those packaged up, and those should ship first class. Well, they will ship first class, but they should ship for less than 8 ounces, which will be super cheap for us, right?
Yeah.
The next item that's sold is a hat. I believe it's over here. Yes, it's back here around the back. It always seems like when I get a hat out of one of these boxes, it's either all the way in the back or it's all the way in the front. Every time. They never buy any hats out of the middle. This one is a New Era Tacoma Rainers hat. That is a AAA team out of Tacoma, Washington. It is a AAA team for the Seattle Mariners. And with baseball season starting up, it's kind of when I expected these to sell. And it did. So I got this at a yard sale, and I believe I had just a little bit over $2 invested in each of the hats that I bought that day. I bought several. I've already made my money back on the hats. So I got about a little bit over $2 in this, and it sold for $19.99. So it sold for $20. So after fees and what I have invested in this, it's going to be about a $14 to $15 profit. The next item that's sold is, it's over here. Ah, found it. It hided very well. It is a puzzle. Not a puzzle. It's a model, and it is. Let me pull it out. In here, very tight. There we go. It is an F-16 Thunderbird jet model. It still has the Walmart tag on it from back when Walmart actually put tags on their items. And it is still sealed. I got this at a Goodwill for, I believe it was $2. It might have been $3. But the buyer paid $26. I had it listed. No, I paid $23. I had it listed for $26.99. I sent an offer of $23, and they took it. So after fees and the cost of the item, I will make about a $17 to $18 profit on this one. So before I go outside and ship the next two items that have sold, I want to talk about Janelle sneaking up on us. She's not very sneaky. We sold something else on Instagram. My buddy Tyler sold a couple of my old Yu-Gi-Oh decks, and they were like vintage. They were the Joey and Pegasus decks that came out in like 2003. So I guess not technically vintage, but still they're old. They're like some of the first starter decks that came out. They were still sealed and everything, and they got shipped to England. And yeah, England.
Yu-Gi-Oh in England?
Yeah.
What?
So they sold, and after the shipping and everything, the fees, because this guy didn't want to pay friends and family. He wanted to do it as goods and services. So we had to pay fees on the money this time, but we still made $382 after after fees and after the shipping and everything. So again, thank you, Tyler, for taking care of all that, and we'll add that to. Actually, we're not even going to add that to the vacation money. We actually used that money to buy a new chair for Jaden's room. So he's got him a new video game chair. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video before he makes it back over here so he can see it. But if he does, then, you know, surprise. All right, guys, before I can start packaging or start listing the stuff that I've sold. Oh, here it is, very first one. I got to package up. Before I can start listing new stuff, I got to start packaging up the stuff that I've sold. I got this DVD at a thrift store in Barberville, Kentucky when I was up there with my daughter. It took me a while to actually get around to listing it because I wasn't real sure exactly what Rise Fort Wayne was. I knew it was a skateboarding DVD, but I wasn't real sure the what it came from. So after doing some research, finally getting around to doing some research, I found out that Rise is a truck company, for skateboard trucks, for the what the wheels attached to on the skateboard. And of course they're in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And this was a little promotional DVD from their skateboard team. The really cool story about this is I was at a storage auction and I looked at one of the first lockers, and I was not really impressed with it, so I knew I was going to be not bidding on it. So I decided to go ahead and list something that I had on my phone when I listed it, and then just a couple minutes later it's sold. So this one did not last maybe 10 minutes total, and it sold for $13.99, and I'm going to get it packaged up and shipped out. Next thing that sold is right down here in my baseball cards. I really enjoy selling baseball cards. A lot of them aren't really worth the trouble just because the value's not there. But this one, actually, the last one, of course, it never fails. It's always the last card or the last item in a little stack, or the very first item in a stack. This Wade Boggs Topps rookie card actually was worth the trouble because I got this at a flea market for 50 cents, and it sold for $8. So after fees, I'm going to make about a $5.50 profit on this one. So really excited about that one. Pretty good little profit on that one. Oh, and the DVD, I forgot to mention on the DVD. On the DVD, I'm going to make about an $11 profit on that one. So there you go, guys. Couple decent little sales and a couple easy shipping items. So there you go, guys. That was everything that sold this week, including the sale the Yu-Gi-Oh card sale that Tyler. What are you doing? Calm down. That Tyler took care of us. We made $445 in sales this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
She can use some of that.
She can use some of that?
Yeah.
Well, a nice little chunk of that went to buying that chair for Bubby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's really nice.
You like it? She's already slept on it. Like it was like this little layout chair, and it turned into like a twin size bed. And she's already like, I'm taking it over. It's my nap chair. So she is stealing it from her brother as much as she can.
Literally, I slept on it.
Yep. So all right, guys, there you go. That is our sales this week. So watch out, a lot of gravity over here. Let me know, was I justified in blocking that user? Comment down below and let me know if you feel that way or not. But otherwise, subscribe, comment down below, and show us how much you love us.
Bye.
What else should they do?
Make sure to hit that notification bell.
The notification bell. I'm not even real sure what that is, but she says you need to hit it.
It's the tiny bell after you hit the subscribe button.
Oh.
And make sure to like the video too.
And like the video.